I think it was really cool, man. I had an actual graffiti birthday party. That just lets you know that this shit was for real. I didn't just start doing this yesterday. I didn't just start picking up a pencil and fucking scrabbling, doodle by bullshit. I really been doing this, bruh. And the fact that I picked it up again and started painting again, it just shows you how much I fucking love this shit. Because graffiti was my first love. I thought it was for real, the first thing I was gonna do. I didn't want to spend the whole 25 minutes on graffiti, but we here and we're fucking whatever, right? So graffiti was my first love, my first drug, really. So
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.
We are back with another episode of the Gods Our Podcast with your boy Big Serbs, back in the motherfucking place to be La Merca Superior Palace 81 Studios, up in this motherfucking piece, live in effect, live and direct. It's your boy Big Serbies, episode 79, yes, ROEK'S birthday bash. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is ROEK? Well, ROEK, for anyone who doesn't know, that was one of my first graffiti names. I want to say the first graffiti name I had. I probably have ROEK tags in my black book and pieces and things like that, but that was a long time ago. I was writing I only wrote ROEK for a year. I only wrote ROEK probably from, I don't know, 2012. Who named me ROEK? I want to say my cousin Rigor named me ROEK, which is crazy because Rigor went through a bunch of names. Mufasa went through a bunch of names. That's super crazy. Rigor, I know he was news. He got into a graffiti battle with somebody. And this is what he told me from what I remember. Somebody had the same name as him in school. Rigor has been writing graffiti since he was 8 or 9, bro. That's pretty veteran status shit to me. He was writing news. Somebody at his school was writing news too. They battled. Rigor lost. So he flipped the W in news. So he became NEMS, which is crazy because I went over the NEMS Bing Bong remix fucking years and years later. He was news for a minute. I don't know what names he had after that, but I do know he wrote Pheener, Pheener. That was dope. That was probably one of my favorite names he had. And then he became Remick. Remick was a dope name. All his names are dope. Pheener, Remick, and Rigor is his newest name. Rigor he probably had around. He changed it to Rigor maybe around 2013, 2012, 2013, I want to say. And the graffiti whole shit, if you could see, we got a new painting right there. I just did that yesterday. That's what is it? I used the yellow 90 Montana. I mean, I probably should have shouted out, but bro, whatever. Sponsor. If we gonna have some paintings and shit, we need some sponsors. You get at your boy, Serbavelli. So I'm gonna just lay it all out. So for the yellow black background, I used the 94 Montana. The pink I used, I probably used a Montana Hardcore. The black was a Montana Hardcore. It's yellow with pink, black, and white on it. Those are Montana Hardcores. The yellows is Montana 94. And the blue I did with a grog squeezer. That's a mop. If you don't know what a mop is, do your Googles. That's the thing about people now. a lot of graffiti, not a lot of graffiti writers, but some writers they're new to this shit. I've been true to this, but the homies that are new to this, the graffiti terms, the hand styles and all that are new to y'all, I didn't look up on fucking Google or these chats or Reddits or whatever. We was literally in the streets getting the lingo, getting the hand styles. And I don't know. I think I'm going to name that like banana coke boats or something like that. Banana coke boat or something like that. Now that I say it out loud, that's a horrible name for that painting. I don't know. Serbius Severs hidden hand style. I don't know. You see, now that I'm on the spot trying to give you the name of it. It's horrible. But that one up there is Secret Wars. This one up there right here is I don't know. Just wanted to give y'all a fucking good. I'm like, so that song is so dumb to me. I love it. I forgot your favorite ex-boyfriend and that one shaggy hair looking fool. And then she's like, why the fuck you hit that That's a hilarious song. That's one of those, we don't have dumb songs like that anymore where it's like chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, or what was my other one? I got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Got, Cat Daddy. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me. We don't have songs like that anymore. I think that kind of got lost. Like after 2000, maybe 15, definitely after 2020, we don't have songs like that. Maybe, Go Loco, Arriba, Arriba. That was a super dumb song. I guess we do kind of have dumb songs. A nigga must eat it for lunch. I guess we do have dumb songs still, but like an intentionally dumb song. Why the fuck you hear that? Fools Gone Wild remix. Saca la bolsita, bitch, it's party time. That's hilarious. Why I bring that up, I don't know. But I'm just having fun today because it was in the title, ROEK'S Birthday Bash. What is that? I was ROEK, no longer ROEK. It's your boy Serbavelli. We changed it. I already gave backstory. I got caught. Did I actually give y'all the backstory of how I got caught with the name? No, I gave you of how Mufasa changed it. So obviously, Mufasa was like, you need a new name, but I actually got burned with it. Now, some graffiti, like real graffiti artists, they get burned and they keep painting. I feel like that's really dope. I'm not really trying to get caught up out here and arrested and tell my mom why I'm out here painting and shit like that. So I got burned with it. I was in school, and it's so crazy because racial profiling is like a real world thing. I don't know if these kids out here know what racial profiling is, or if they just see it in movies or books. But if you've ever experienced it, it goes something like this. I was a freshman. I was a new freshman too in the school over here because I went to South Hills High School. I got kicked out, went to Colony, got kicked out, went to Chafee. But while I was in Colony as a freshman, that was when I did the most schooling over there. Which is pretty weird because I only did 3 months. South Hills, got kicked out, went to Colony, stayed there until my senior year. 3 months in a senior year, I got kicked out, went to Chafee. So fuck all these schools and education systems that fail people and fail to like properly educate the students out there. While I was a freshman, I painted, bro. I had been writing graffiti since I was like 14, bro. I don't even remember exactly when, it was just like when I was in middle school, probably 6th grade, probably, so what is it? Right? When did I start writing Tons? Tons was the first name I ever got. So that was probably, like when I was 13. I was 13 writing for the first time. I was writing Deco. Could have been 12, but let's just keep it at 13 because the story's not about when I first started writing. We might cover that later. Maybe should we cover it? Because that's Tons. Maybe we'll give a Tons episode out here because we got a lot of shit to cover and we're already like almost 10 minutes in. I don't want to spend the whole episode, we could though. We could. If it happens, it happens. While I'm a freshman in Colony High School, I'm just minding my business, right? these security guards, not even these security guards. I remember what it was. I was at lunch. While I'm at lunch, I'm in the line. I just get pulled out like, hey man, can you step over here? And he asked me, and I'm like I'm so naive to things at the time because I'm like new and everything in the school. So I'm not thinking I'm going to get racially profiled. I'm just like, okay, well, you need me to step out. Well, what's up? And he's like, can I see your backpack? Or maybe he asked me to see my backpack. Then he told me to go to the office. And I'm like, you want me to go to the office? And he's like, yeah, just go. And so I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. Like, what the fuck? So whatever. I go to the office and he's following behind me and he's going through my backpack, bro. And I'm like, I'm not really seeing this though. Like he's I don't know what he did, but whatever he found, it was enough to be like, oh, okay, like go to the office. While I'm in the office, it was fucking this dude, security, the super detective dickhead, and they're like campus security guards. So they're not all the way security guards. They're just trained enough to secure a fucking, what is it, a school. How hard can that be? You know, that's not, you don't need to be a fucking Marine to get accepted in that job application. They went through everything, my binder, my papers, everything. And I had a bunch of shit already. So they're like flipping through everything and they're just literally pulling all. And I was writing ROEK at the time. So my favorite thing to do was, when I would piece up, I would put horns on the, no, what was it on the R? I don't remember exactly, but I would take the hundreds bomb for the O. I would straight up jock the hundreds bomb, and I wish I had did a piece like that in my black book. I don't know why I didn't do one in the black book, but I was always in school, and it's a burn to have the black book. Now you just burned all your homies. Now they know they're taking pictures of Rigor, Fasa, everybody. So that's a fucking burn. Probably didn't think about it like that, but I was just like, fuck it, I'll just put it on, what is it? I'll put it on the notebook paper. And I wonder, I don't have that binder anymore too, my school binder. I think I want to say I threw it away. Because after a while, I was like, why do I have this anymore? And I just threw it away. That sucks. I think I have a picture of it on my iPod or something, but pretty much all the piecing I did as ROEK is like gone, which is crazy. If anyone out there finds a ROEK piece, I don't know how, but I'll literally pay you to get that shit back. It's probably dirty and covered in fucking coffee grains and shit, but it doesn't matter. That's a part of my history, While I'm in the office, they like gave me a whole pat down. They're taking pictures of all my graffiti art and stuff, and I keep shaking the table, which is every time I cut my own stories off, I hate it. But I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera and all that shit, but I'm kind of like, whatever. Jovial, whatever it is. They're patting me down. They're like, oh yeah, they're saying that this 6-foot fat Mexican is over here painting in blue, and it just so happens that you fit the description and you have blue paint on your shorts. Did you notice that? I look at my shorts. I said, yo, this is from a long time ago, bro. Like, whoever it is, you got the wrong guy, bro. Like, whoever you looking for is not me. And I was really cool about it, not because I wanted to be cool about it, but because I never had been stopped by no police or cops like that at that point. I'm probably 14 right there. I'm 14. And I had never really experienced being pat down or racially profiled like that. So the first time, obviously you're aloof about it. You're going to be cool about it. But after they stop you a few times, you're going to be fucking like, okay, dick, like, I've been through this shit before. This isn't you're not, it gets annoying. But for the first, and probably not the only time, because the security guards have fucked with me for sure at school a bunch of times, but that was the first time where they were actually, and also it was a new school, and it was like my first rodeo there, so I hadn't had all, I wasn't all there, I wasn't sharp with it, so they just took a the pictures, and they confiscated my stuff. That was another reason. Like, I don't have any of my pieces. They kept my shit. I was like, bro, you could at least give me back my art. Like, you got pictures. What you need physical evidence for? You could take me to court? Cocksuckers. That shit was whack. I wish I had my pieces, bro, because they were really dope, man. I even forgot how I would piece up in the books. But that was when I wrote ROEK, and that was 2011, 2012, 2011. I started writing ROEK, I want to say, in 2012, and then I got Serbs in 2013. So yeah, if this was 2012, I was still writing ROEK, and not even a full year after that, I changed my name to Serbs because we were like, fuck it, it's time to give me a new name. And on my birthday, so it took us 15 minutes to get to this point, but today is my birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so what I love doing with people is like, I'll be like, yo, is this your birthday? Yeah, it's my birthday. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. I sing the whole Spanish happy birthday, right? And then after that I go, now we do the black version. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm not trying to be racist, but I got that from Nori. I forgot which Drink Champs episode he did, but he did the happy birthday in English and Spanish, and then like he said the black version. So I'm not trying to be racist or funny style with it. I just got it from Nori. Today is my birthday. Yes, it is January 9th. It's your boy's birthday. No, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. No, I'm not going to tell you the year. You should, if you're a fan of the podcast, you should kind of already figure it out. Like, there's a lot of hints out there. We got Pikachu with it's not even a Santa hat, bro. It got stars on it. I don't know if you can see. Hold on, Pikachu. Pikachu with the Santa hat stars. He actually looks like a fucking wizard. Hold on, Pikachu. Stand it up. All right. Can you see it? Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Well, that don't look that much better, but pretty much Pikachu has like a Santa hat with some stars on it. What that mean? I don't know. Maybe it's the fucking start of the new Christmas rebellion or something like that. And what's crazy is it's 10 years ago, bro. 10 years ago, ROEK'S birthday. That's how long it's been, bro. It's been 10 years since I wrote ROEK. I've been writing Serbs for 10 years. That's fucking crazy. Almost 10 years, but pretty much 10 years, right? 2013 to 2023. That's wild. I never really thought I would be here talking to a fucking camera in my room with all like painting. Like, I've come so far. Obviously you should in 10 years, whatever it is you're doing. But as a kid, like, I was a fucking knucklehead, numbskull, didn't really give a fuck about shit, like smoking weed, wasn't drinking at the time. The drinking shit only lasted so long. I only drank from when I was like, I don't know. When did I start drinking? Probably around 2017 to like 2021. So that's only like 4 years, bro. I tried to drink as a kid, but I hated it. Every time I had a beer, I would only drink like one beer and be like, oh, this is fucking nasty, bro. This is not. You literally have to piss in a bottle and get used to it before you fucking get used to like Coors Light or whatever. I never liked the taste of it, you know? But why I brought that up, ROEK'S birthday bash, and not even ROEK'S birthday bash, ROEK'S graffiti bash. So on Facebook, when Facebook was popping, when people tell me, oh, add me on Facebook, or I still have a Facebook, I'm like, wow, you're the for real fucking in the dino era, bro. If you have a Facebook now, you're like a foreign exchange student, or you're about 55 to 60 years old, because nobody but old people go on Facebook still, for real. Like, it's right now, it's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. The trifecta is pretty much it. Social media, YouTube at that, but YouTube isn't really a place where you connect with people and message them. That's just for you to comment bullshit online and post videos. It's TikTok and YouTube are kind of in that realm, but it's funny because TikTok is like somewhere between YouTube and somewhere between like Instagram or Twitter. So it's like in its own thing. And I just posted my Raising Cane's chicken sandwich review yesterday, which was pretty cool. You know, I think me getting the love on TikTok really was like, oh, okay, like if this shit, something's gonna pop up either way, whether it's the podcast, the TikTok reviews, whatever it is. I'm like literally giving myself like, you know, when they say you need 6 streams of income to fucking go to Disneyland every day or whatever it is, you know, I got the paintings, I got the TikTok, I got YouTube, I have the music going on. I could easily start selling merch and I could stream. So I already do the YouTube live. So that's 6 right there. I could probably come up with another few if I wasn't trying to do a podcast. But going back to ROEK'S Graffiti Bash, man, I had a party for at my house, obviously for my birthday. And that was really crazy because that was when I was into like Joey Badass, Pro Era. Who else was I? I was still in Odd Future, pretty much like Odd Future, Pro Era. That was Wu-Tang, Bone Thugs. That was pretty much like who I was into. I was into like the new school underground at the time and the old school underground at the time. Earl Sweatshirt, that was another big artist that I was into at the time. 2013 was crazy, man. And ROEK'S Graffiti Bash, like I had all my cousins. We like plastered the wall with thick paper. I forgot what that paper is called, but it's like we use stucco tape because we have like stucco walls outside. So we use stucco tape and we put up all this thick ass paper. And literally our party, it was like a regular party, right? Like we bought like Domino's pizza or whatever. And then I probably didn't have a jumper because I was probably too old at that point. But we bought a bunch of spray cans. I'll say probably 20 spray cans or something like that. And they were the cheap ones too. Like they weren't Montanas. They were shitty quality, like the 99-cent spray cans. I can't think of anything that's 99 cents, but that's how long ago this shit was. 99-cent spray cans. I might put a graphic up or something like that, but they basically had like a bicycle on them and like some dots or something like that. The 99-cent cans were always cool for like practice pretty much. You cherished, because Montanas were always expensive. The Montana Golds were always like $10, and I think the blacks and the hardcores were probably like $5-6 around that time. But I don't remember Montana being around. It was pretty much like Krylon, Rust-Oleum, and then the dollar spray paint, and that was pretty much how people were getting down with. Once in a great while, you would go to like a tunnel or where people painted and they would have it was pretty much like Rustos and Krylons on the floor, but once in a great while you would see like a Montana hardcore Iron Like, and I was like, wow. I almost wanted to pick those up and take them home because they were like treasures to me, because I was too young to buy them, too young to, you know, they wasn't anywhere you could get them. So it was really a esoteric thing. Like you had to know people, and even then you could buy some online, but who wants to buy them online? You always want to go to those hole in the wall graffiti shops. Like they have like this little graffiti store, not even a graffiti store, but they just have like this place where they have like stickers, cans, mops, streaks, markers. Really dope. In Fontana indoor swap meet, really dope. Hopefully I didn't burn the spot out, because if I go there and I see a bunch of people, hey, yo, Saves, remember when you see the ROEK? Like, oh, fuck, okay, whatever. We'll get to that later. I think it was really cool, man. I had an actual graffiti birthday party. That just lets you know that this shit was for real. I didn't just start doing this yesterday. I didn't just start picking up a pencil and fucking scrabbling, doodle by bullshit. I really been doing this, bruh. And the fact that I picked it up again and started painting again, it just shows you how much I fucking love this shit. Because graffiti was my first love. I thought it was for real, the first thing I was gonna do. I didn't want to spend the whole 25 minutes on graffiti, but we here and we're fucking whatever, right? So graffiti was my first love, my first drug, really. So I don't even know where I was going at, but yeah, this shit is for real. There's literally paint all over my garage from when we hung up the like, so there's like a ledge or an awning in the garage on the top, and we stuck the paper on it, and there's literally paint all over the fucking floor. And that might be a cover or a back cover or something to one of the albums, because it's really dope. Anything that's like artistic to me is dope. So that was ROEK'S birthday bash. That was my birthday party 10 years ago. And it's really crazy, like, thinking about my birthday then. It's my birthday now. And instead of me fucking bitches and sniffing cocaine and picking up chicks on Fig, it's like we're doing a podcast. It just goes to show you that I'm dedicated to the art. I'm probably not going to drop this today. I'm probably going to drop this Friday, jumble up all the episodes, because I have episodes that are dropping here, there, everywhere. So, or maybe it will drop fucking this Friday. Who knows, right? It's Monday. I'm fucking tired. My mom woke me up early as fuck, told me happy birthday. I was like, shit, you couldn't shoot a text? You had to wake me up? I don't know why I've been getting like bad sleep, bruh. I remember when I would go to sleep at 10 and that was late for me. Then it went to 11 and now I'm like going to sleep like around 12 in the morning. Fucking sucks. Why? I don't want to go to sleep at 12. That's bullshit. I want to go to sleep like at 11 at the latest, bruh. Wake up at 7, get 8 hours of sleep, or wake up at 8, that's 9 hours of sleep, get the day started. Woke up early today, got the dog with me on the bed. And a lot of shit has been going down, man. Before I go into all that, let's just get the weekend out of the way. So over the weekend, Friday, work, Saturday, my pop, I told my pop, I was like, yo, I want to make music with Mufasa. Let's do something, like go to breakfast or something in the morning, and then you could do whatever you want. He was like, all right, fuck it, let's do that. We went to Flo's Cafe. I did the review there. I had a steak sandwich. They cooked it too rare though, bro. Like medium rare versus rare. Okay, what's rare? It's seared on the outside. I could barely like pause, but I was like eating it and I was like, what the fuck? I could barely chew the fucking steak. It was a phenomenal sandwich. Next time I go there, I want to get the steak sandwich again because it was fire, but I want to get it medium. They had like frozen fries. Like I could tell, bro. I know these fries. They came from the bag, the frozen bag. Don't do that. You know what I mean? I get that, whatever, that you're trying to save money and time. But listen, bro, if you're going to make fries, make them shits for real. Like for real. Make it a staple. Make people be like, yo, the fucking fries over there at Flo's, fire, So me and my dad were talking about, we wanted to get our CCWs together. I wanted to get a Bursa 9. He doesn't know what he wants to get. And so after we were done eating, call Mufasa up, linked up. And I went over to his crib and we wrote a song, didn't lay it down because I forgot the cord from the mic to the amp. I was super pissed, but then like it kind of worked out. So, whatever. It's not a big deal. We could like write another song, lay it down, and then lay that song down too with it. Doesn't matter. Just go with the flow. Saturday, we just kicked it. Where did we eat on Saturday? I know we ate somewhere. We probably ate, we ate at George's Burgers. I wish we had did a review, but I was with my family, so that would have been really awkward, to be with a bunch of people and just like I'm not peaks 100. Like I'm not at that point yet where I just get paid from the reviews and I just say fuck it and I'll just do the reviews out of the blue. I'm not at that point. So at George's, they had really good chili cheese fries. The burger was like, it's a good burger, but the Thousand Island sauce fucking kills it. So George's was fire. And I hadn't seen my cousin Candace in a while. Said what's up to her. They had that Gervonta Davis versus Garcia fight later on that night. That was a cool fight. You know, TKO. I'm not like into boxing like that, but that was cool. I should get back into shadow boxing. Oh, man. I fucking hate yawning during the podcast, bro. It fucking fucks the whole shit up. I'm over here sleepy weepy. And so we wrote to this beat Fossa wanted to do, and we got it. We couldn't lay it down, so I posted a snippet of it on my Twitter and my Instagram too. And did we go to the swamp? We went to the swamp meet that day. So we went to the swamp meet, and I got a gold Montana hardcore. And they have like hardcores there. They only have hardcores in 94. Oh, they do have hardcores 94s and like other tall cans, which are really dope. Usually the tall cans, you know, like a 400, like a regular can is 400 milliliters, right? Let's just say a tall can might be like 600, 700, 650, something like that. I don't know the units of measurement, but usually they're cheaper paint. While we're there, I got like some Funko Pops. Like I got a Starfire Funko Pop. I got Yami Bakura. I got Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'm not gonna get up and show them. You know, I got a gold Montana hardcore, and it was a neat little spot. You know, I never been to the Fontana swap meet. It kind of reminded me of, I think, the Covina swap meet, where it's just like an indoor swap meet. And it's really like closed space, and you know you gotta fucking slide. You know, you can't fit 2 people, so you gotta like slide by them and shit like that, and hope they do the same thing. Because if not, you just look like a bitch sliding for somebody that's not gonna slide for you, right? Life lesson. So after we went to the swap meet, you know, we made the music. Didn't have the cord. Fossa was playing Fortnite. My cousin was fucking there drinking with all his little homies and shit like that. I think I made like 2 beats. I just had the beats already. I was just working on them. Didn't get that much sleep. Woke up Sunday early as fuck. Took a shit, shower, shaved. And I told Fossa, I was like, yo, I'm going to get my pictures taken by the awesome Creatively Ray. If you don't know Ray, she's a dope photographer out of San Bernardino. She's moving to New York. So if you're going to do anything, make sure, you know, you hit her up and you say, what's up? Tell Serbs you said hi and all that. We went to her spot in SB. It's a cool studio. You know, I seen A Brook there, which is like pretty wild. Regular dude, you know what I mean? He had like this chick with him. He was walking his dog, and we were outside the gate. He was like, yo, who are you here for? And I was like, yo, we here to get our pictures taken by Ray. He let us in. Ray came probably like 15 minutes later. Me and Mufasa were just chopping it up in the car. And Ray has this cool little spot, like her whole setup. She has like, I don't know what you call them. Like, it's not a green screen, but it's like a photography screen thing, and it's brown. And she had her whole lights and everything. And it was just a good shoot. I had my cousin there. He wanted his photos taken. And it was just a really dope, what is it? What do they call them? Photo session, you know, or what, photo ops? What do they call them things? I don't know. But Creatively Ray, she's really professional. She's really dope. I really appreciate her energy. She's just a really dope person. She's a really good photographer. And you know, there's photographers out there and stuff like that, but they're not really out here like Ray is. She got her own studio. She's going to New York. She's been around the show. She's taking pictures, videos, weddings, birthdays, things like that. Like, she's on it. So I really respect her for that. Definitely gonna be doing like all my photo shoots from her whenever I can, when she comes through, when she's back from New York. I thought it was really dope. I really appreciate her, and I really wish her all the peace and blessings and just luck with whatever it is she's doing, because she's going to New York. Like, that's a real roll of the dice. You don't really hear people like that because this is already the Mecca. You know, people are like, oh, I'm gonna go to LA, and that's a hop, skip, and a jump, and you just make it happen. As crazy as it sounds, I'm not even doing that because I'm like, oh, it's a 2-hour drive. I got things to do. But Ray's really like, I'm going to fucking go to New York, make this happen. And I think that's fire. You know what I mean? If it don't work out, it don't work out. But it seems like that's where she's going to stay. And New York is a whole different place, bro. I've at least been to, like, I passed through Yonkers. But really, I've only been to, like, New York, not even... because it was like a school trip and stuff, so I wasn't there staying. You know what I mean? It was kind of like in passing, but just it's super fast paced in New York, especially like New York, big city of dreams, but everything in New York ain't always with it. So very fast paced out there in New York. So I wish her all the best, you know, and whatever her endeavors are out there, and Fossa, you know, he wanted his pictures taken and stuff like that. So we got good flicks, man. We got like an album worthy. We got like some album worthy photos, man. It's really dope. You know, there's not really much to say, but thank you, Ray. You know what I mean? Just keep on doing it. She's killing it out there, and I really like it because I really respect artists that take everything into their own hands. They're like, they're not waiting, sitting around for shit to happen. They're like, I'm on it, I'ma do it, and boom, they make it happen. I don't like people who say, oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that, and then they never do it. That's bullshit. I hate people who are like that, you know? What should we talk about? What else should we talk about? It's my birthday, you know, do it my way, like Frank Sinatra said. Have it my way, like Burger King said. And I'm going to keep rocking it like my way, like I said. I don't know. I really don't know what to talk about at this point. I have a whole bunch of shit I do want to talk about, but that's a separate podcast. I could do it tomorrow or whenever I feel like doing it. But I do want to end it on a positive note. So